Justin Tucker all set, and we are set to see the cream of the crop in the AFC as we are underway here with the Ravens and the Chiefs. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Yellow.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. Taken down at the 42.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about where they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Mahomes now to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he needed to get to the midfield stripe, but he can't do it. He's about a yard short. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Now here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Open man right side is Rice. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. But we know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there, when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the number one asset to his game. Gets out into the open field. Things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one. No gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Yellow, 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 yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Butker's kick here is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. A great field position for them, Charles, to start that drive, but not a lot of yardage to be had. They do, however, come away with a long field goal.
Yeah, that's a plus. I mean, give them credit for that. They start the game 3-0. Don't come away empty-handed on this opening possession. And one other thing, it's a 50-plus yard field goal. Let's give the kicker a little respect as well. Those kind of kicks aren't routine.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Again, it's Henry. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the option right is Jackson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. The Jackson going to hold on to it again. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. Throwing is Jackson. Keeps himself upright. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Throw right side taken in by Wallace. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Mitchell will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Was good. I'll
Tucker
turn it
now
now.
to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, 71 yards.
Supposed to
And the
just
Chiefs
provide
have
me 20
retaken the
yards,
lead.
but I'll take it.
They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A two-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now a 2nd and 10. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this 3rd down. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
Oh, what the fuck?
Now the Ravens going
I
to use one
pressed
of their
that knockdown
timeouts.
too early.
As
Should
the
have
clock will
just
stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number
attempted to
2.
try to intercept it. At least he would have dropped.
Right here. 4th down. This is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down, but a big play as well.
Throw right side here taken in by Bateman. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This 2nd and 4.
Ready? Let's go. Get hot. No, we changed.
Derrick Henry motioning.
Jackson.
Bye bye.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Jackson now. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown Ravens. From 19 yards away. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the third quarter. So they potentially could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10.
Deuce on the clock. Okay. So,
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Now Mahomes. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Yellow.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, dribble it, dribble it. Fight on these two.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll throw now on the final play. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
43! Yellow!
Final shot before the half from Mahomes.
That's crazy.
That's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first.
As soon as you move that safety to the right, he's gone.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result.
I just need 3 seconds. Give me 3 seconds, man.
Their own side is 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive.
Yeah, I'm super trash. That's what makes it so worse.
Tip of the cap to them.
That's what makes it so worse, because I'm so trash.
Extra point by Butker.
And we live, by the way.
That will
Let's
take us
do
to
it.
the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime.
I scored every time I touched the ball.
We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Oh, the spin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. 51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Jackson to throw. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Gets around him. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely, 50 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead here this third quarter.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. On the counter, Mitchell. He's got it to the 43 here. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Every time I press squares, like he just gets me.
The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And
That's
the
it.
Chiefs defense
That
comes up
shit
with a
crazy.
stop. The Chiefs offense about set to
No,
begin
I'm
this
talking
drive.
about how if I
And the
press
points, they
squares,
have
like he
come
don't knock it
fast and
down, it
furious
helps your
in this
man get in
quarter.
front of him.
You really don't want to be on the
That's
defensive
crazy.
side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Hey, rip list.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Oh my
Too
dog.
far in front, he couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That is caught. He's got a first and maybe more. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 56 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with him. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there. Let him go get it.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that gives him a 3-point lead.
You're right, coach. You gotta give us some. You're right. You're absolutely.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. They find some open field here. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Rolling to his left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone
What you gotta do?
up and downfield, but they never did.
What you gotta do?
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Forced out to his left.
Yeah, you ain't like that.
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running left to give to Pacheco. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
A give right side for Pacheco. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes rolling to his right.
Oh my God,
That is
fucking person.
intercepted.
I'm the wrong fucking person.
Touchdown.
Damn.
As they hold on 4th down. My, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this.
You saw what we was looking at. You see what we was looking at.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Damn, Patty. 2 minutes up. That's the score on every drive.
This is 1st and 10.
Report.
Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Throwing, Jackson. Connecting with Andrews. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, 73 yards. And the Ravens use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
Hoping not.
Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the two-point conversion. Throwing now is Jackson. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Hey, 57. Yellow, yellow.
Here's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Hero 15.
Mahomes will throw. Flushed out right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Attack, attack. Come back.
Mahomes. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Mahomes to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Mahomes. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that.
Regardless, it would have been a first down. That's all.
Gas from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Think about it. The 2 turnovers would have changed the game. It wouldn't have been a non-factor.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here's 1st and 10.
13. It's on.
Now Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This ball intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.